Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, in my daily videos, I'll be analyzing Nifty as well as Bank Nifty also from now onwards because I have included the Bank Nifty data also. And since I'm analyzing Nifty, it is easy to analyze Bank Nifty as well. So first of all, let's go to the chart and find out what is the immediate support and resistance. Well, this support and resistance I am giving based on the chart itself, and I am taking out this data and putting it and comparing with the open interest support and resistance and change in open interest and support and resistance. So let's find out what is the immediate support and resistance. So if you talk about Nifty, then on the 27th it is just opened at 13,020, then it has gone down, then it has again gone up, then again gone down, then it was just like it just did the drama. It didn't move much actually, and at the end of the day it just ended up somehow negative. Well, why was it like that? Because we already discussed in our last video that there was some meeting of our budget announcement and our growth announcement. So that was that meeting was going to be held after market hours. So investors doesn't want to take the risk, so they didn't invest much in the stocks. That's why the Nifty didn't move much. And this immediate support and resistance, if you'll be able to find out by this chart, then immediate support is at 12,942 and the immediate resistance is at 13,035. Now if you see the Bank Nifty chart, then you can easily see here market on the 27th it is started here and it just did the drama, then again it has ended up somewhere here. So if you will see this immediate support and resistance with this graph, then immediate support and resistance is 28,966 is the support and the 29,740 will be our resistance. Now let's move to our file and analyze it further. Now let's see what was the stocks which moved the market. Well, if you'll see, there are two stocks which moved negatively and there was no stocks who moved greater than 3% on that day. So you will see there was two stocks, Nestle India and Power Grid. Well, if you talk about Nestle India, then Nestle India sold its peanut milk and canned rice porridge business to Foodwise and Company Limited invested. So whoever was investing in the Nestle India, they have taken out their money. That's why it is going down. And if you see about the Power Grid, then Power Grid, they made the profit of 3,984 crore 11 November 2020. So thereafter investors was investing their money and now it has gone too much up, and on yesterday they have taken out their money and they have booked their profit. That's why it has gone down. Now if you talk about the meetings, which are the upcoming meetings, so you can see here these are the meetings, and if you see the results, there are two companies where the result will be announced. One is Benara Bearings and Piston Limited, then the other one is Vintage Knowledge Academy Limited. So watch about this stocks, because if any major news has been announced after this meeting, then it may affect the Nifty, or in that matter it may affect Bank Nifty also. Now if you see the events, then I have already told you that on 27th November 2020 there will be meeting of GDP growth and government budget. So that meeting has been held after market hours, but still investors didn't take much interest in the market and they didn't invest much because they were thinking that if results come bad, then in that case we will be losing money, so they didn't invest much. So maybe tomorrow they will be investing more money and they will be booking their profits. That's why market didn't move much on that day. So these were the three major things that has been announced. So whatever is the forecast written here, it is of expert view. So if the actual is less than what is forecast, then definitely market will fall or market will not move much, because investors or whoever is trading or traders, they are not seeing much of the improvement in the economy or in that particular sector. Now if you talk about on 30th November, then government budget value also announced, and if you see the 1st of November activity, then market manufacturing PMI November, in that the previous was 58.9. well, it will not impact much because I guess it is not of that much importance. So let's wait for tomorrow and see whether it affects or not. If you see the index change and VIX, then you will be able to easily guess the Nifty last traded price was 12,968 and high was 30,035 and low was 12,914. If you see the change, then it was minus 14% and point wise it is minus 18.05. So if you see the Bank Nifty, then last traded price means it has ended up at the mark of 29,609 and high it is made of 29,760 and low, if you see 29,368 low it has made. So percentage change wise it is changed 0.2%, and if you see the change wise in the points, then it was 59.3. so this change is like open price and the close price means like where Nifty or Bank Nifty has opened and where it has closed. So the change was not much. That's what I said. So if change is not much, in that case what happens, theta will be decayed on both sides, put side as well as on call sides. Okay, and if you see the VIX is low. So if VIX is less than 25, then there will be less volatility in the market. In that case, you can sell the options and earn the money. That's why I'm including this VIX data into our analysis. Now if you see the Nifty open interest, then Nifty open interest says that the call has been sold more than put. It means that market will move down. So if you see the total change in OI, then change in OI also saying the same thing. But if this case reversed, if any good news comes on next day, then market may move up, because the difference is not huge in case of total OI. Net change in OI shows actually the particular day data, but total OI are the positions which are still open and nobody has closed it. So the difference is not huge. If you see the difference alone, then the difference would be 3.88 minus 3.18. So the difference is of around 0.6 lakhs contracts only. So it is not that much use. Maybe this difference will be covered tomorrow, and let's see where the market goes. But as per this data and news, the market will go down, or even if it goes up also, it will goes up very little. So that's what my prediction is. Now let's see Bank Nifty open interest and change in open interest. Bank Nifty is also saying the same thing, and here the gap is huge. Means call has been sold more than what put has been sold. So in that case, it is very much possible that the Bank Nifty will go down only, because weekly picture is also saying the same thing and change in OI is also saying the same thing. So we already found out where is the support and resistance as per the graph. So that also I will be writing down at the end of the video, and I will be telling you what will be our final support and resistance and what will be our view on the market of tomorrow. So now let's see Nifty open interest. If you see the Nifty open interest, then you will be able to see that the 12,800 and 12,900 are the supports. So 12,900 has a little bit more open interest, so it is not that much a difference. So you can take the 12,800 instead of 12,900, because you wanted to be on the safe side and we don't want to lose our money, below our money too much. If you see the resistance is at 13,000. So let's move for the change in open interest on that day, what people thought and where was the support and the resistance. Well, if you see the support alone, then it was at 12,900 and the resistance was at 13,100. So the resistance is data is much more than what our 12,900 data is. So in that case, it is clear, the clear picture is Nifty will move down instead of up. Now let's say Bank Nifty open interest, what this says. Well, Bank Nifty open interest, if you say, there are three strike price where almost same open interests are there. So if you see 27,900, 28,500 and 28,900, then on this all three strike price open interest is almost same. So it is showing the weekly picture. So it is better if you take 27,900 on the PE side, so that if you will be selling, you will be selling below 27,900 or else 27,900. And if you see the resistance, then resistance is at 29,900, which is very close to the current trading price. So if it continues, means weekly pictures continues, it means that Bank Nifty is also going to go down. Now let's see Bank Nifty picture of the day. So Bank Nifty 28,500 was its support and the resistance was at 29,000. So on that day, Nifty still moved a little bit up and people hope that Nifty will move further up, but weekly picture is saying completely different story. And here also, if you see the support and resistance 28,500 and 29,900, then there is not much difference in the contracts. So it may be possible tomorrow Bank Nifty will go down only. Now let's analyze cash activity of FII and DI. If you see the FII and DI activities, then you can clearly see that the FIIs are buying in this month and DIs are selling in this month. So if you see like on the last days, then they are just closing out their positions, and both are just like taken out their money from the market. That's why the market is not moving much. So let's say what happens tomorrow. Now if you see the index FII future and option activities, then in that case most of the times FII took covered calls only, because they were thinking that the market may go against them. In that case they may lose up some money. So very few days were like that where they have sold the future and they have sold the option also, or else they have bought the future and they have bought the option also. On all the other days they did the opposite, means like they have bought some of a future and they have sold some of the options. Now let's analyze the final support and resistance. This will be our final analysis. So I have included here the Dow Jones figure. So Dow Jones moved minus 0.02%. Well, this data I have taken it out on Friday. So on that day the Dow Jones move was like that only. So if Dow Jones moves more, then in that case it can affect Nifty and Bank Nifty. Not only Bank Nifty and Nifty, it affects worldwide major index. So now if you see the FII and DII activities, so I have listed out here the daily and monthly activities of the FIIs and DIIs. So cash means equity. So in equity, FIIs are buying and DIIs are selling, but FI is buying more, that's why market is going up. So if you see the F&O, future and options, in that I was able to find out only FIIs data because DIIs data were not available. So if you see the future and options on both side, daily and monthly, they are buying. So market is going up because FIIs are buying. If they also sell the stocks, then in that case market will definitely go down because DIIs are already selling. So if you see the Nifty analysis, then you can easily say the final support and resistance of the Nifty is 12,900 is the support and 13,100 is the resistance. If you see the final support of the Bank Nifty, then Bank Nifty final support is of 28,500 and the resistance is at 30,000. That's it guys for today's video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.